Thanks for being here. Welcome back. Today is April 21st, 2025, and I just want to talk about taking care of your mental. As humans, we go through a lot in life. We go through things that are good, things are bad, things that are bad, and sometimes we ignore those things, and we always tell ourselves it'll get better. It's gonna get better. What I want to spread out today is what you can do for it to be better. At the end of the day, your mental can be an illness, and it's an illness that you need to take care of. We typically ignore the things in life that we don't like. So when something goes wrong, we say, it'll pass. But what if it doesn't? You deal with something today, you deal with something tomorrow, you deal with something next week, and then at some point it becomes the norm. You get comfortable with it. That's a hard pill to swallow. And understanding where your mental at is something that is very hard. There's things in my life that I can't take back. There's things in my life that have happened that will never change. You can suppress those thoughts. You can ignore the reality of life, but it'll never fix who you are if you do. I've talked about it here on the channel before. Um, Having those uncomfortable conversations with yourself, me, myself included, I have a hard time struggling. Sorry, I'm getting a little worked up because I'm thinking about my struggles. And sometimes we ignore those struggles. And I'm here to say you don't have to ignore those struggles. And the emotion that you feel, that we feel as humans, is normal. That we can have those uncomfortable conversations with ourselves to understand why we feel the way that we feel. I was told the longer that we ignore it, the longer it's going to take to get over it. And until I actually started paying attention to my mental and where I was at, I never understood that. I've said before in a lot of videos, I've ignored my emotions. I felt that I had to be heartless, when in reality, that was never the case. I had to take accountability for my actions, stand up and take the heat of the things that came that were bad in my life that I created. Taking accountability is one of the hardest things I think anybody can ever really do. It's very hard to sit here and say I was wrong. But the second that you can actually build the courage to say that and do that, man, the relationship with yourself is so much better. Your mental health is something that is connected to every aspect of your life. We have so many things going on in our life that being in the right headspace is just something that needs to be done. From your family to your friends, your loved one, and your partner, to every action that we do throughout the day, from waking up, brushing our teeth, taking a shower, getting dressed, driving, going to work, interacting with the people that we work with, all stems from your mental. Eating, drinking, sleeping, all stems from your mental. And if you are happy in those things in your life, it becomes very hard to correct the mental that is mentally, I guess. There's too many opportunities for things to go wrong. You know, you can have a failed relationship, fine. There's plenty of people in the sea, but that affects your mental. You can get fired from your job today. There's plenty of other jobs out there, but that affects your mental. There's so many things that can affect your mental that you really have to sit down and understand where you're at to what affects you and what doesn't, and take on the biggest thing that affects you. Because the world isn't going to stop for you. And I've had to realize that. I've had failed friendships, failed relationships, fallouts with friends and family. I've lost a job, I've gained a job, I've picked up hobbies, I've lost hobbies, I've picked up interest, I've lost interest. And when it really came down to it, it was me asking myself why and understanding if I was okay with the state of where those things were at. I know I don't live a perfect life, and you probably don't either. And I don't know if I can think of anybody who really does. But my goal in life is to get as close as I can, as close as perfect as I can, the happiest version of me that I can be. I don't know when that'll be. It could be tomorrow. Maybe it's even today. Could be next year. But I want to live my life as if that better version of me is the version that I'm living right now. I'll get better. I'll continue to get better, and you will too. But deciding to take care of my mental and put that first has bettered my relationship with everything in my life. I sleep better at night, knowing that I'm not upset about something that I can't change. And I'm not saying to just be heartless and, cut off things in your life that made you happy like I did. I did that once. That was not good for me at all. If anything, that wrecked my mental down the line when at the time it fixed it, or which I thought it did. And then when I sat down and I thought about it years later, it hurt me more than it would have hurt if I would have just handled the situation right then and there. I want to love the life I live, and I want you to love the life you live. I feel that everybody has a chance to live a life that they choose to live given the right tools. So let this be the right tool to you. Whatever it is that you're going through, take care of your mental. People go crazy over these things, and you shouldn't be one of those people. As you know, this is a series where I record a video every single day of my life to hopefully watch back one day and laugh and smile and see the development in my life. that I feel that I'm making. So if you like these random chats, if you like to be a part of my professional rambling, make sure you come back every day because we post a video every day. So like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Thanks for being here. Um, I definitely feel the growth in the channel, and I want to keep growing with you and everybody around. So if you've been here since day one, I started this January 1st. Thank you. And it's been a journey. It has been a journey of emotions and everything else in between. You've probably seen me in really good days and really bad days. And I appreciate you for being here. So if this is the type of content you like, I post every day. And I'm going to try to post every day for the rest of my life. I'm going to create a playlist with I don't know how many videos. I know we're over 100. I know we're 4.5 months into recording a video every single day. So if you just need a voice to listen to or somebody to give you a little motivation throughout the day, I'm here. I know it's hard to talk about certain things in life, and as I get better, I hope you get better. Uh, Thanks for being here. I don't know if I've said today is April 21st, 2025. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I'll catch you tomorrow. I want you to have a good day. Have that conversation, and whatever it is that you're down about, we'll get through it. Feel free to shoot me a comment. My socials aren't hard to find. We can chat and talk about life, feelings, and what we're going through together. Thanks for being here. I needed this. I really needed this for the sesh. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all. Catch you later tomorrow. Um, I'm off tomorrow. Today was my Friday, so I'm off tomorrow. So video probably coming a little earlier than today. Who knows? Maybe a little longer too. I don't know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and watch one of those videos. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe right there, right over there, right. Subscribe right there. Videos right there. Bye. Later.